Hello guys, how you doing? So, I'm going to watch episode 13 of the 6th season of My Hero Academia today, and it was really awesome to see Mirio back, and I also want to apologize for misspelling his name countless times during this previous episode. I was like really excited and I was calling him Mirko by mistake, the bunny one. But yeah, his name is Mirio, and I'm really happy that he's back and he can use his quirk once again. So that means that what they were doing with Harry, it worked. And yeah, he's already being quite helpful, and I want to see what they're going to be able to accomplish with this now that he is here. So the situation is still not over though, because some of these villains are thinking about doing something else. I remember one of the guys saying that he was going to show like the world something, so I'm assuming he's planning on doing something right now. But yeah, it's been like really interesting to watch everything so far, and I want to see what's going to happen during this episode. So, hope you guys are ready, and let's start it. Okay, his name is really similar to like Mirio, Mirko. And I feel a bit bad for saying it wrong, considering how much I like him. And that thing is also having an effect on him, finally. It's like they were saying this chain of events thanks to everyone. Everything they did before, thanks to everyone, they were able to get to this point. To still have some hope. And those. I noticed the spikes on her booty. That must hurt a lot. I really love this. Like showing the power of teamwork. When you work really hard, good things happen. I'm also finally going to be up to date because there was a small break during these holidays. So, at this moment that I'm watching this episode, this is the last one that got released. Yeah, this season has been something. We are pretty much halfway through. And if it happens like the other seasons, things should be about to be over this situation, and then another one to end the season. The big question is if they're going to get Tomer or not, or if they're going to be able to. If the villains are going to be able to just escape. And I have a feeling that's what's going to happen the later. It's this guy, I think. Was about to do something. This is how it ended. The previous one. Final performance? Hmm. Oh, was a while ago. Oh. Hmm. Never knew about these guys before. Oh, damn. His power is something else. Touches you and you're dead. I get to see twice again. I still hope he's alive. I want to see him. I mean, oh my god. There's Toya, apparently. The big surprise of this season so far. It's really fun to watch this interaction between them. Just sucks that they're doing the things they're doing. Yeah, it goes back to this. How they were like rejected by society. And that's always wrong as well. Just because they're different. I mean, in the end, they cared about each other. Oh, that's what he's going to try and do. Oh, damn! It's crazy. It reminds me of how Eraserhead also cut his leg. They're putting everything into this. Oh, damn. Just destroyed the clothes. So there's no fibers for restrain him. Is he going to die though? Damn. That's how he was before. Oh. What happened though? Hmm. I really like how they reveal more about them. He's putting everyone into those. Is he going to destroy those chains as well? Oh, he's removing that. Damn. Damn. Really like this development. Seeing them explaining more about these characters, their past, what was their goal before, and why they're doing this. Damn! Wait. Oh, he's already so messed up because of all of this. Ooh. Oh, these danger sense. Damn, he can sense when. Wait. Oh, damn! Did Mirio just do. Did he do it? Knocking him out? And it really feels like he's going to... Oh. Wait, he grabbed Mirio's cape? Oh, it's his hand? Wait, he's going to try and put that on his face? He's doing it. Damn. There it is. It actually worked. What is that? Yeah, this is not good. He feels the danger all the time. Wait. Oh, damn, he's becoming... His father? Wait. That was his father, right? It wasn't the All for One. Damn, his eyes. Oh. So it's really going to happen. Is that his real name? That's supposed to be the All for One, right? Taking over. Damn. A lot of people are so injured. And Mirio needs to be careful. Damn, that looks really cool. this from before. It's like he was already telling Tomura to retreat, but he didn't want. Now he's taking over, so it's not Tomura at this point. He's actually... Damn! The ways... Damn. He was really smart using the Black Whip to move. Hmm. His music though. Beautiful. Hmm. So much happened. What a moment. Oh, and it ends like that. Man, that was really quite emotional. Seeing how Deku saw like it's really hard to explain. Like when they were inside of the One for All, he could see Tomura as he was, as if he was like asking for help, like he wanted to be rescued. But yeah, like there's he got heavily influenced by the All for One, and now this is happening. I don't know if this is kind of implying that maybe he is going to be saved in the end from All for One. It's really hard to know. It's such a complicated situation. Like there's a lot to it. It's not as simple as just saving him physically. Like there's a lot more to it. I don't know how else to explain it. I just noticed that like after the ending, I usually stop. I don't want to see the preview, but usually the background of the preview is red and now it's black. So I don't know what's going to happen, but I also find it quite interesting that there was a break after this episode, considering how this episode was kind of the end of this situation. Like, we just saw how Deku was trying to stop Tomura, or like in this case, All for One, but it wasn't like successful with that. I mean, he's already so injured, and we just saw the amount of destruction that happened in this place, and how many people became injured during this, and some like really seriously. But yeah, I really hope that they all recover. I hope there's. I hope there won't be bad news related to anyone. I'm not too sure about how serious each of their conditions are, but again, I can just hope that they all make it. And yeah, there were like there was this really beautiful moment, like a really beautiful music going along with it, and it was really like fitting. Like they did that moment really well. It's like I said before, it's a bit hard for me to explain it. It's something that you feel. It has a big impact. But yeah, it's just amazing how they did everything, and I also enjoyed a lot when they were explaining more about Mr. Compress, how they were showing their backstory and like the family he is from. So what was like his goal? And it's like he was always like his goal was always to be to fight for justice, and we could see that even like again it's like really complicated, like the whole picture, but if we look at these heroes and this society, it's not like they're perfect, right? There's always going to be like some sort of discrimination, unfortunately, and like there's always going to be people judging others and stuff, and the people like being different and being rejected by this society, and that's something that's like really wrong, and it ends up creating situations like these, like making the oppressed ones like wanting some sort of a revolution, like wanting to change things to for things to be fair for them to like to be included, right? It's again, it's just really sad to see situations like this, and it makes it understandable how some of these villains are feeling. Of course, there's always going to be villains who like just want to do bad things, but there's situations like this, like people who they don't really. It's not like they wanted to do bad things to begin with. It's just that they want things to change, so this oppression stops, and that they can like also feel included in this society. So yeah, it's again, I really like this aspect of this story, how it's not just like heroes going against villains, and like us wanting heroes to defeat these villains and stuff, like villains need to go and such. It's much more than that. Like most of the time, at least in my opinion, I want these guys to be saved, and for things to like to change for them. Like, of course, I want the heroes to stop these villains, because they're like their method is also not the best, like killing innocent people and stuff. I mean, it's not the way of doing it. But I want them to like to be saved, to like to also have a place in this world without being like oppressed by society again. So again, it's quite hard for me to exactly explain everything, but hopefully you guys understand what I'm trying to say. And yeah, I can just again hope that things end up the best way possible. Right now, it really feels like this was the end of this situation. So with Tomura like being forced to retreat, because it's not really Tomura making the decision, it was All For One. That's also something that made me a bit confused, because there was that guy showing up, like he was remembering the moments from the past when the end was put on his face, and that was supposed that was supposed to be his father, right? The guy who appeared. I'm not too sure. Maybe it wasn't. Alright, it wasn't. That was already All For One, never mind. I was like trying to take everything in, like trying to understand everything. At that point he already had all of those ends, the ends from his family, it was literally like the ends of his parents and like everyone from his family. So that explains it. It was the moment when All For One, when they met each other. So yeah, it makes it more clear because I mean I was expecting it to be All For One to start with, but then I started thinking that maybe that was his father. I was just like wrong about that. But yeah, now he's retreating. It feels like he's going to try and complete his body so he can be at his full power. And that's a really scary thing. I mean, if this was already, if something like this already happened without him being at 100%, I can only imagine what will happen when he's at full power. Like, I don't know. Maybe these next moments are going to be like, of course, it's going to be about them all recovering. Like considering how seriously injured they ended up after all of this. But maybe afterwards they're going to have to improve and like find ways to deal with Tomura and his power. I believe that's going to be a thing. Like they know that he has the All For One right now, so they know what they are dealing with. But yeah, I don't know if they're going to be able to find ways to counter all of these quirks. I find that extremely hard. But they definitely need to become prepared for what's to come. Like if they ever, like not really if they ever, like they're definitely going to have to face Tomura again in the future, and they need to be prepared for that. So I want to see what they're going to do from this moment on. This was, I want to say, the biggest event of this story so far. Of course, there was already a lot of really important ones, like the like memorable fight between All Might and All For One. That's always going to be one of the top moments of this story. But this specific one was also really important because of the shock that it created on these heroes and also on all of this society, what these villains are capable of. And there's always something else, like what Toya was saying about Endeavor. I also don't know how society is going to take this, like what they're going to think about Endeavor, considering what they just learned about him. I believe some of them are maybe not going to like trying to find the right word, like just they're not going to believe it. They're going to still think that Endeavor is like trying his best and like they're going to believe in him. But some others are maybe going to start doubting Endeavor and start like thinking if he's really like the man to be the one at the number one hero of this world. So there's a lot to think about. There's a lot to to like learn about during the second part of this season, and I'm really excited to find out about everything when it happens. So with this, just hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this episode, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And you can also join my Discord and my Patreon if you want to get early access to my full reactions. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.